Hi everyone, this is my first makeup tutorial and it is for Demi Lovato's look from the Jonas Brothers The 3D Concert Experience movie premiere. It was requested by Desi92, so thank you for requesting. And yeah, and yes, I'm in my pajamas. Sorry, I'm comfortable. And yeah, if you want to learn how to do this look, I did it with some Revlon, some Too Faced, and some Maybelline. So if you want to learn how to do this look, then stick around and I will show you. So our first step is going to be priming the lid. I'm using Too Faced Shadow Insurance, but any primer that you like will do. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid, up to the brow bone, and even extending a little bit out because this look requires us to go a little bit out. Okay. Our next step is going to be to use the Revlon cream shadows. This is in Va 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 Bloom. It's number 7. Looks like this. And I'm just going to use this peach shade right here. It's the 3rd one. And I'm just going to get that on my finger. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. And you want to make sure it's a really thin, like, layer of it. Because if you put too much on, it's not going to work. This is just going to help our shadows stick. Next step is going to be to use our Maybelline ExpertWear eyeshadow quad in Luscious Sorbet. And I'm just going to use this crease color right here. It's a little peachy. And I'm going to use my Low Cornell 7/8 inch Maxine's mop. It's like this. You can buy these at craft stores. Just going to get that on my brush, like that. I'm just going to pat that on my eye, right onto that cream base. These brushes are one of the best for painters. So, and they're very, very inexpensive. Like this was probably, I think, maybe $3. And they're available at Michael's, so you can get them at Michael's. Now, because that's a bit peachy for Demi's look, we're going to mix it with this lid color right here. It's more of a orangey color, and I'm just going to use the other side of my brush. Same brush, and I'm just going to pat that right on top of it, top of that first color. And it's just going to help it get that look that we're going for. So, more on, and just to the crease is where we're putting all the shadow. And now this next part, it's a bit tricky. I was going to use the brown that came in the quad from Maybelline, but it wouldn't work for me. So instead I'm just going to use my Too Faced palette in from the colors Full Frontal. And it is available in just a single. And this is from the Eyeshadow Insurance Policy palette, which came with Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And I'm just going to get that on my 1/4 Maxine's mop from Low Cornell again. And this is again available at Michael's. And we're just going to put this right, and following our natural crease is where we're wanting to place this shadow. So, you can see that. And I know I said I was going to use all drugstore, but that color and that palette was just not working for me. So any brown that you have will do. And now we're just going to extend that a little bit outward. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to blend it. But it's just going to be like that. Kind of going like that. Okay? And then I'm going to take my Coastal Scents. This was supposed to be a crease brush, but I find it a bit too big. So instead I'm going to use it as a blending brush. And I'm going to just blend that out in circular motions. anyways, that insurance policy palette, if you're looking to try Too Faced Shadow Insurance, I would definitely recommend you checking out the insurance policy set because it comes with a full-sized shadow insurance, and it just is a great deal because you're getting 6 very, very sizable pans of eyeshadow for about $36. Now, if you did what I did and kind of went a bit too far down, what you can do is you can just go like that, kind of move it, and yeah, and then just take your blending brush again, and then just blend it out. It takes a bit of time for this look to kind of come together. You might have to add a little bit more of that brown if you accidentally blended it out too much like I did. And then just again, do that. And blend it. Okay. So that's that. And for a highlight, I'm just going to use the brow bone color in that Maybelline palette right here. And I'm just going to use this Coastal Scents brush. I can't really remember what it's called, but it looks like that. And I'll put a link in the sidebar to Coastal Scents products on their website. It's very, very inexpensive. I'm just going to put that right above the brow bone, kind of shaping this look a bit. So, yeah. And then that's about it for shadows. For eyeliner, they use a bit of eyeliner on her, not much, but just a bit. So I'm going to use a brown liner. This is MAC's Eye Kohl and Teddy, but any brown liner that you have will do. And I'm just going to put that right here on my lash line. You never want to actually pull your eye because your eye is very delicate, and it doesn't help the skin of your eye. So that's that. And then for blending this, I'm just going to use a brush that I had in a brush set that I got from Sonia Kashuk, but it looks like that. I think it was supposed to be a concealer brush, but I'm just going to use it for blending. I'm going to blend that downward because we don't want it to blend upward, otherwise you're going to get too much brown in this look, and it's more about the crease and the salmon colored eye. And then I'm just going to curl my lashes and add some mascara. And then for the bottom, they actually put black in Demi's waterline, but if you have never done this before, it can be a bit tricky. So if you don't feel comfortable putting stuff in your waterline, just don't do it. And it does feel a bit weird when you first try, but it's what they do. So, just putting a bit of black in my waterline. That's good. And then they actually use a bit of brown liner, so I'm going to take that same brown from MAC. I'm going to put it in the outer corner. And then smudge it with that same brush that we smudged it with up top. Okay, and that is it for this look. For lips, I have on L'Oreal's Color Rich lipstick in 417 Peach Fuzz, and it's just a really nice pinky coral. And for lip gloss, I have on L'Oreal's Infallible lip gloss in number 415 in Sunset. And again, it's just a really nice shimmery gold, has gold shimmer in it, and it's a really nice pinky coral. So that is it for this look. If you have any other requests that you want me to do, just let me know, and I will try and get on them as soon as possible. Thanks, guys.